What's good, YouTube? So this video is going to be completely different than any of the videos that I've made on this channel. This video is actually about keloid removal and natural home remedies for them. I suffer from a keloid on my belly button. I had a belly piercing that I got when I was about 17 years old. For whatever reason, actually, let me go way back. I tried to do my own piercing when I was like 15. I did pierce it myself with the safety pin or something. I can't remember. But anyway, I took it out. And then when I was 17, I went and got it professionally done. And for whatever reason, I think it was because I was pregnant, I took out the piercing. Then around like 26, 27, I went and got the piercing done again. I noticed that when I got it done again, the person that was doing my piercing, she went through a lot of scar tissue because you could like hear it popping, and it was very tough to get through. And that was because of the multiple piercings that I had gotten in that area. So 2014, I had an unfortunate ectopic pregnancy where I was pregnant, the baby was in my tube, and so they had to go through my belly button for the surgery. I have 2 scars on each side of my stomach, and then I have a scar on my belly button. Well, the scar on my belly button ended up turning into a keloid. And it's been 3 years, and I have been thinking this whole time that I had to have surgery in order to get the keloid removed. So I was on the internet, and something just told me to just start Googling, you know, if there was any natural remedies for keloids. I don't know why. I just got the idea. I said, let me just see. And I started finding some interesting information that I wanted to give out to you guys, and I'm actually going to start doing, and then I'm going to post any results that I get. I actually started on one of the remedies right now as we're speaking. So I also should take a picture of it too. The keloid's kind of ugly. I'll take a picture of it so I can do like a follow-up type video, I guess. So I've read several things. The first thing that I got, and any of these remedies that I say, don't know which ones may work, depending on how fresh your keloid is, how thick it is. I guess depends on how these remedies will work. The videos that I watched, a lot of people, they had keloids on their cartilage, keloids on their nose, and keloids on their belly button. So I watched several different ones to see, you know, where their keloid was. And the majority, the ones that I watched for the belly buttons, everybody used different remedies and got good results. So the first remedy was crushed aspirin. Aspirin has something in it that acts like a steroid or like an anti-inflammatory, and it's supposed to help shrink the keloid. So what you do is you take about 3 or 4 aspirin, you crush it up with your spoon. You can put a couple drops of water on it to help it. I used a little styrofoam cup. I put like 2 or 3 drops of water in it. I took like a plastic knife and I crushed it that way. I put it in the microwave to kind of help put it on for 30 seconds so it could get like warm and just loosen up. And I crushed it, made sure it was into a paste, and I smeared it on the keloid all over my belly button. And you're supposed to let it dry and then wash it off. It's still on right now. It's not dry yet. I have a weird feeling on it. My keloid really doesn't, I can't really feel too much. It itches, but it doesn't have like the nerves in it. Like there's no feeling there. But I'm feeling something. hard to explain. It's like a weird feeling. I guess, I don't know, but definitely could feel like something's going on. Once it dries, I'm going to rinse it off and then rub some coconut oil on it. This process is to be done daily. I'm probably going to do it twice a day in conjunction with other methods that I'm going to talk about. So depending on how fresh your keloid is, how long you've had it, people said they got results within a few days to like a couple months of it actually disappearing. It took maximum 6 months, 5 or 6 months, I think somebody said, minimum a couple weeks, like a week or two. Second remedy is lemon juice. Rub lemon juice on it, let it dry, rinse it off. Actually, let it dry, keep it on for like 30 minutes, I think. Another remedy, which I'm going to try when I get home, is tea tree oil. Clean the area, put some tea tree oil on it, let it dry, wipe it off. There's also a baking soda hydrogen peroxide paste mix. Rub that on there, let it dry, rinse it off. And was there another mix that I think they were talking about? Let me see, another mix. The baking soda, hydrogen peroxide. We've got the, did I mention apple cider vinegar? I think I did. Massage that on there. Then we've got a lavender oil and tea tree mix. Rub that on there. Let it dry. And I would recommend doing more than one. If you have a keloid that's like years old, I'd recommend the most potent remedies, which would be apple cider vinegar is pretty potent, lemon juice is potent, the tea tree oil is potent, and then lastly, the lemon juice is potent. So like I said, I'm doing the aspirin right now, just the aspirin in the water. I've crushed it up, made a paste of it. I've rubbed it on my keloid. I'm letting it dry and I'm going to rinse it off. This is day 1. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. I absolutely hate my belly button. I've got this nasty keloid on there. It's giving me a complex a little bit, so I was kind of happy when I actually saw videos that they were like home remedies where I didn't have to have surgery. So I hope you guys benefit from this video. I certainly did when I come across those videos. I was not expecting to find anything to help cure keloids in your belly button from piercings. I don't know the technical word. A keloid is actually what happens because of the scarring and the bacteria getting into that area, and thus that growth forms. So actually, let me try to be smart and look up the word here. Is anybody gonna give me the word? If they don't give it to me, I'm not gonna look for it. Keloid. Yeah, it's not telling me what it's formed from, but that's okay. Keloid, also known as a keloid disorder and keloidal scars, the formation of a type of scar, which depending on its maturity is composed mainly of either type 2 or type 1 collagen. It is an overgrowth. So yeah, and these methods help it shrink. They all help them shrink. It manages the skin, revitalizes the cells in that area. So yeah, pretty cool. All right, well, I'll talk to you all later.